now. Let's see. Good morning, Rosemary. Happy Monday. Man, I was sleeping good until my daughter woke me up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, it's Monday, August the 19th. We're more than halfway through August, which is crazy because August always seems like the longest month because it's like the dog days of summer. And we are already conditioned to go into spooky season. With that being said, I mean, by us being conditioned is we go into the grocery store. They probably already have the pumpkin spice latte mixes ready in the coffee section. They probably have candy corn, trick or treat candy, and decorations. You go into Joann, Hobby Lobbies, Michael's, any craft store, they're already all ready for fall. They have the fall like placemats or whatever. So when you see these things come August 1st, you're like, why are we still in summer? Um, it's similar to like by the beginning of October, it's all like, Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff. So it's just crazy how our minds get conditioned by things that we see not only in our virtual life, but in our everyday life, going to simply going to the grocery store. So yeah. Good morning. So, summer to me always just drags in August. So being the 19th is big because this time next week when I'm doing Captain's Log, my kids are going back to school for the first day of school. This is their last day of summer break, and it is just so interesting the dynamics that this summer took place because I did so many different things this summer that it doesn't feel if the summer went by fast like it does when you're young and you're like not wanting to go to school, you just want to enjoy hanging out with your friends. I actually really enjoyed the summer and I cannot tell you the last time I enjoyed summer, and it was this year. I really did. 2024 has been tremendously good for me, and I feel incredibly blessed and humbled by it. So it's kind of sad to see it go, but I'm also ready for spooky season. I'm also trying to get prepared for the 13 days of Novoween. It's just so many different things, like different tutorials and everything, but I cannot not believe we're halfway through August. That's crazy. Good morning from the Philippines. Yeah, so my box from Lauren and So Many Creations and Sonar is coming in today, and I'm really excited. All the patterns look incredibly cool in this box, the project box, and I think I was in love with the cork because I was really blessed because I got to teach up it in the Whatever studio in April of this year, and I got to see the cork in person, and I was head over heels. Like I was like, "Can I keep this?" But knowing the fact that I couldn't, I didn't ask. But in my head, I was like, "I want to keep this." But so to have some for my own and knowing that the fact that if you were not able to get the box, it's not the end of the world. That the patterns are going to be you could purchase the patterns individually, I believe on September the 1st, as well as if you were just interested in the cork factor, So Many Creations will be, producing that cork so you can get it if you didn't get the box. And I love the fact that I love the fact that they were able to do that because sometimes you're in a position where you can't afford the box for a numerous reasons. You could be saving for something, you're paying for expenses for other things, or you just don't have that kind of money. And the fact that they were able to open it up um, where like it's not exclusive for like 6 months, that it's only waiting until September 1st and you can get what you want from who you want when you want. So you got to appreciate that. Um, so today I didn't work yesterday. I'm still really congested. I need to make an appointment with a primary because I feel a little bit better, but all my congestion and headaches, it just won't go away. And also feeling really lethargic and not having the drive to get up and do things that I should want to do. So today I'm forcing myself to sew because there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's a strike, it's due, and I'm kind of excited because I'm going to be taking apart a bag that I love, a backpack that I love, to create something else. And if you know me, I love modifications. Um, so I am going to be working on that bag today, and I'm just trying to decide between this as the complementary color to this, or if I'm going to go for this teal. Now, these two linens colors I got from Joann's. They were not cheap. I got 1 yard, and for both of these, I kid you not, okay, my total was $80, but I did buy these, and these are like almost $10 each. Okay, they're buttons because I wanted to put them on the back to give them a more campy feel. So these cost about $30 a yard, and I got 20% off. But you can see the linen texture is really nice. The backing of this is this really fine net, but there's not a lot of stretch going in any direction. So it's very different from when you see this normal netting in the back where you can see direction from any ways. I love your moss. Can't wait to see what I work with. Thank you, Rory. I am really excited about what I'm about to work on too. I'm going to take my time and make sure that I do it right, stay hydrated. Once I get off here, I'm going to go treat myself to a Starbucks coffee. My husband put money in my account for like last week, but this is how tired I was from the cold. I did not have the energy to get in my car and drive just one or two blocks to get Starbucks. I felt like I would pass out if I walked out past my room. So the fact that I'm wanting to do it and I feel like I have the energy to do it is something that I feel tremendously happy about. And I could tell that, that's a good thing. So I'm going to go get myself a cold sweet cream foam coffee and then come back here and cut everything out. I am totally taking apart this bag. I'm taking apart the bag and making it something else, but it has the bones that I like. So what I like to do is when people come out with patterns, no matter who they are, if I like the way the bag looks and I can imagine it into something else, I buy the pattern no matter what. Because one, I love to read other people's instructions to see how they sew things. And if they do things differently, you always learn something new from every designer has their own little like niche, their own little like cool little thing that they can do. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm pretty hyped. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty hyped up. Oh, thank you. I cut my own hair. My daughter wants me to cut her hair now too, and I'm like, oh hell no, right? Because it's different when I do it to myself. I am the worst hair cutter. Like I will have my hair extremely long, and then all of a sudden I get bored and I cut it. But I'll do their hair, I'll twist it, I'll braid it, I'll do whatever they want to it, but cutting their hair, like, I have a hard time, so I have to find a hairstylist that specializes in curly haircuts for my daughter, because, yeah. um, I'm not doing it. Her hair's so long. She's like baby Rapunzel, and I don't want her to cry while I'm cutting her hair. Like, can you imagine that 10 years from now? I'd be like, Mom, remember the first time you cut my hair? You were crying and there was like tears and snot running down your face. No, I don't want that to be the memory. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be going with this one because I think it looks really good with this brown. I mean, either one of them do. The grayish khaki one does too, but I think I'm doing this one. I'm not too sure. I want the brown to pop out. The third color I can't show you because that is a strike. I'm going to let you guys know now. You know how I keep it real. Olivia is going to have a retail at the end of this month. Save your ducks, save your coins, because when you see what she has in store, it's retail, not pre-order, meaning first come, first serve. It's very limited. She did something where I'm going to be with you guys trying to fight to get this stuff. It is amazing. I don't know how Olivia's mind comes up with the stuff she comes up with. She is extremely creative. When you see it, you're going to lose your shit, because I did when she showed it to me. Like, the only person that's seen it is my husband, and he was like, game changer. That's all I can give you is game changer, and you're going to lose your ever living mind. I know I like the teal too, but the other color that I'm working with, the other two strike colors I'm working with is a stone and a mauve. And on the color wheel, mauve and teal actually kind of go together, but when I put them side by side, the texture difference is too much. So I'm trying to see what I'm going to do. I might do brown, like a brown on brown with the mauve, and do gray on stone and brown for the stone color. Yeah, Olivia, I've never I when she comes out with her retail video, watch it. She's been doing sneak peeks, like a little stuff here and there. I'm telling you now, if I could show you the vinyl, I would, and I can't. It's nothing. All There's nothing I can tell you on it because I don't want to spoil it, and I also like to keep my word when I say I'm not going to show anybody. um, but I'm really excited to work with it today, and I have some ideas for it. So yeah, this week I have one custom bag that I'm planning on making. I have Patreon. We're going to do the first part of the minimalist Rowena. And then for the top tier of my Patreon, we're going to be making the Aries, but not how it's normally is. We're going to be making it into a pouch because I know it is a season to give gifts, as well as a lot of conventions, Christmas marts and all that stuff like that. And this is a fast thing you can make to turn around a profit that people like. And I'll be showing you different ways you can add what you can add, like pockets on credit card holders and whatnot. I know the blurred images. Woo, she knows how to tease, and I'm telling you, and I think what I have to give her props. We're not a huge strike team, but the team that she has, we're loyal. We will not, if she says do not show, we will not show. Like, we will not, because it's like watching, I don't know, it's like watching I don't know, it's like watching Da Vinci, like, create something, and you're in the inner circle. And if you go off and tell, like, the commoners that, hey, Da Vinci's painting this vase that has these sunflowers in it or whatever, and it gets back to Da Vinci and you're kicked out, you're going to be like, oh shit, why did I do that? So like, we are very loyal to her, not only because she's an amazing person, she has the biggest heart you've ever seen, but she also is just super creative, and you kind of just want to be in that circle so that way some of her creativity rubs off on you. So some of her work that she creates makes you want to be a better version of yourself and work harder. So I always appreciate that. Olivia is Alchemats. Yes, she is. Don't forget Thumbs and Thimbles. I think it's going to have something this week too, not this month too. And I'm really excited to show you, what she has. There's been little secrets coming out, tidbits about her stuff too. She's another one. They're just very creative. And what I love about them is that they both work with each other to help each other out. There's no like competition. It's all about like being a union and trying to like help the other person out, and it just makes your life a whole lot easier to see two people like really want to see each other succeed. Olivia's Alchemist, your bottom tier patrons Patreon is able to do the Rowena. No, there's 3 tiers. There's the bobbins, the seam rippers, and the thimbles. The thimbles basically they pay just like the minimum amount just to support the channel, to support me, to support my creativity. The Sim Rippers is they get to do the Rowena, and you can cast your vote on what the next bag is. The top tier gets to do everything that the bottom tier does, and occasionally I get to do something a little bit special. So this year, for this month, I'm going to be doing the taking the Aries and showing you how you can make it into a pouch and what other things you can do with it. So I plan on doing that this week, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, Christina, most people know Olivia is Alchemat, so let's see. Especially if you've been on my Captain's Log before for the past year or so, you know. You know. And I think I said Alchemats and Olivia together in the beginning. Yeah, the Hello Kitty for thumbs and thimbles. Yes. I made a bag out of that, and it is absolutely one of the best bags I've ever made. I actually brought it to the Otakon convention, and it was like the first bag that sold. The 50th, this is the 50th anniversary of Hello Kitty, and it is a big thing right now. Howdy. Yes, Christine, but that's they have I said Alchemats and Olivia together in the beginning. So what what I want for right now is for all of them to come out with their stuff so that way I don't have to keep it a secret anymore. that would be that would be awesome. Um I'm really excited though, because once they come out with something, then I hear that they're going to come out with something else. You always also have, unfortunately, I didn't do a video because COVID's been kicking my butt. There is a new pattern coming out from Aura Rosa. You already know how I fangirl over Alexis. She did amazing. This is the first time I don't have a video for an Aura Rosa pattern, and I am absolutely devastated. I will make one in the near future. But everyone's bags came out completely awesome. There's so many other people that made videos for it. Uh, I'm excited because I can't explain to you how creative Alexis is unless you just if you know, you know. So her pattern I think either comes out today or tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Sometime this week. So we have that. And then I also seen that Noodlehead has a new pouch that I thought looks so interesting, so cool. I might buy that one real quickly. I know who doesn't love Alexis, or everybody loves some Rosa. Yes, you're going to be printing out a pattern that is like a mini college uh a college book, but it's gonna be worth it. She always comes up with some unique ways, and some ways that you're just like, oh, I didn't think of that. Her and Erica from Lavender and Twine, they always come out with like something that just throws you off. Like I always say, Erica from Lavender and Twine, the Harith, when I tested it, it had a t-shirt piece, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And when you put it together, you're like, this makes so much sense. This makes so much sense. Um, so I always love watching how their pieces come together and how they create things. They're just chef's kiss. So you have a couple patterns coming out, and I'm really excited to see all of them. And usually around this time, we get a lot of people coming out with new patterns, especially because back to school. So you're going to see a lot more messenger bags, backpacks, and pouches because it's back to school time and people are trying to make stuff for people that are loved ones, whether they're in kindergarten or whether they're in college or they're about to start a new career. So with that being said, we have all those coming out. I am going to hop off, go put on a shirt that actually doesn't have holes in it. This is my edge painting shirt. Whenever you see Freddie out, that means Shinova's about to edge paint. I have a couple edge painting shirts, but usually the ones with the the ripped collar, it means that if I get edge painting on it, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm only wearing them around the house. I'm going to go get myself a coffee and get to work, and I'm really excited. So I hope everyone has a really awesome day. And if I don't get to see you or talk to you during the lives, it's okay. Know that I'm thinking about you. Know that I appreciate you even watching the rerun, and you're good at whatever you want. So I will talk to y'all later and have a good day. See you tomorrow.